Deadeye. Hello there, Deadeye. Welcome on in. We're Demon first as well. How are you doing? Hello. You're doing good? It's good to hear. I'm doing well. It's already Thursday, which is crazy. I'm doing well though. Gonna be in the solo world once again. Be nice. It's probably some more stone placing. I definitely haven't done anything since the last time we were in the world. It's been a busy week. A busy and not busy one at the same time. Yeah, it's crazy how much work we've done on that side. Looking at the little tour video here. Done a lot since I made it. We gotta finish that peak we were working on Tuesday. That'll be fun. Break time. I don't need a break. Man, that pillared room looks cool. Hello there, D. Clark. How are you doing? Gorgor, hello, welcome on in. How are you? You're great. Oh my goodness, that's good to hear. I'm doing well. It's already Thursday for goodness sake. Soon it'll be Friday. Then it's the weekend. No stream tomorrow, in case you guys haven't heard just yet. I'll probably remind again at the end of stream, but no stream tomorrow. And Triple H, hello there. How are you? Howdy do, douchey. Total sunlight. I hope everyone's doing well. Solo World. Only 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Yeah, I know. We're only a little ways in. Weed Killer, hello there. Welcome back. How are you? Man, it's warm in here. Didn't realize till just now. You doing good? That's good to hear. Long time no see. It's alright. Glad you're doing good. I'll just be working on the mountain a little more today. Placing down some stone as usual. I think I don't have anything else in mind at the moment. Why does that cookie seem huge? I don't have my texture pack enabled, do I? I'm sorry for the red screen. There we go. Nice. No. I don't know why Minecraft ever made that screen bright red. Not really much of a storage room. Oop, there we go. Oh my goodness. We're entering another double chest of stone. This is a storage area. It's an open floor plan, very modern. Yeah, of course. Very open. Dun, 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 dun. You can build a mini city in there. In where? Hello there, Charlie. It's going alright, how are you? How do you do your wool farm? I just use a very basic one. Essentially, there's an observer that reads every time this block updates. So anytime it grows grass or the sheep eats the grass, it'll detect that, send a redstone pulse into this block, sends it up onto this because that's how redstone works. And then it activates the dispenser with the shears. And then there's a copper minecart that picks it up. Although you could just have a minecart that bounces back and forth. Or, no, that's it. If you had a hopper, if you had it bouncing back and forth, you'd have to make a sorter for it though. And I think that's why I didn't do that. I instead just went for many minecarts. And then I don't need to have a sorter. Yeah, it's very tidy. One thing also is that I don't fully know how grass works, but I know if there's more grass blocks around the grass that needs to grow, there's a higher chance of it spreading to it, I'm pretty sure. So that's kind of why I went with the glass, so that grass could be right here and then also have a chance of spreading. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Pretty simple. And then I just have these shulkers down here just as an extra little buffer. Anytime one gets full, I'll move it over into my colored area. We got it's been running for a long time. But yeah, tidy. That's a good word for it. That even though I procrastinated my essay for 6 hours, I wrote the best piece of literature of all time. My goodness. Now I'm thinking if I procrastinate my studying, I'll ace my midterm. I don't think that's how that works, but you know, nothing I'm gonna do to change it. Oh, that and the final piece. I have a shears need to be replaced if you're in a world long enough. So I just simply have a minecart that delivers shears to each of them. That. I got a few farms I usually try and keep an eye on. One of these days I need to just hook them up with shulker box loaders. Cookies. We have so many cookies I have to eat. There. That's how it worked on Tuesday. Should work then too. I don't think so. Yeah. And hello, Minxie. How are you? But he's not done with cookies. No, far from. You're doing good. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Doing well. Lige, hello there. How are you? It's good seeing ya. Hi. Cookies, yum. I've eaten so many cookies. I've eaten 20,000 plus cookies. Managing, Duck and Duckling both have fevers, cuddled up on the couch right now. What the heck? Who gave who the fever? I blame Felicia. Dad, we went back and saw some early mountain videos, and we figured you average about 5 levels a year. Hey! What kind of math are you mathing there? Oh, you're talking about my levels. My actual XP. That XP count. If you actually like skipped around from video to video, it'll go up and down all the time. Because there, at some point, I killed all 30 dragons? 20 dragons, I couldn't remember the number. I had to kill all 20 and I got loads of XP from that. He actually went back and looked, that's funny. I had a different microphone back then if you went to the first one. No, I've been sick for like 2 weeks, but mildly. Finally got hit with a fever. Oh, that does not sound fun. I'm sorry there, Lige. I hope you're doing alright, though. Hope Ollie's doing fine. He can kind of talk now. Actually, he talks a lot now. So at least that could be kind of more helpful, I hope. I'm surprised your cat farm doesn't have you at like level 1000. I don't have a cat farm. Finishes in this little peak here, this stream. Yeah, we'll be wrapping this up. And Hannah on voice too. Yeah, we used to do a lot of streams where Hannah was in VC. Kind of moved away from that when I don't know, times changed with when I started streaming all that. I used to do more evening into the night streams. Dad doesn't like me talking to me anymore. That's not true. Jadencraft, hello there. How are you doing? That also doesn't check the taters one. I did too. Catamini. Probably, for all I know. I can be threatening sometimes. Or scary, apparently. Whatever that means. There that goes. You're doing good. That's good to hear. I'm glad. You squeeze him or just look at. I gave him a. I didn't look that detailed. I'll be honest. I looked very quickly. Yes, you can. Went in a battle arena. Hey, I went into that battle prepared. And I still didn't expect what happened. Or what all went down. It was chaos. Who needs a wolf pack when you have Thad on your team? That should be put on a shirt. I tried to keep my teammates alive. Then again, I think all of us accidentally hit each other at least once. Didn't expect the pufferfish. Actually, no, I did. I I'm surprised someone did it just because that's like I don't find it to be all that useful, truthfully. And it feels like a waste of a bit of inventory. But it crossed my mind. There's a lot of things that cross my mind when it comes into like preparing for a PvP thing that you know you're gonna do. It's like pufferfish. I mean, yeah, I could do some damage, but at the same time, the chances of you actually being able to do that damage, minimum. You have a higher chance of hitting someone with a sword that does the same amount of damage or more in less amount of time. So I kind of ruled it out. Rockets and crossbow. That one I really thought about. But unless you get a crossbow where it has like the quick charge on it, that whatever the fastest one is, 3 probably. Um, Still probably not gonna be worth it. And it's like really weird how you load in a rocket to a crossbow. You usually have to put it in your offhand, and it just takes too much time. But you know, not half bad. Some people did it, I know. I don't like crossbows though overall. Lava bucket, that one's usually a given. That's an easy one to have. I definitely wanted it because I knew there was gonna be wolves. Easy way to kill wolves. I went into it with nothing. Well, not nothing. I went into it planning to only really use a sword and bow. Because truthfully, I don't know how else you're gonna really be taking someone down easily and quickly. I did make 64 TNT, but I didn't end up using it. Just because it feels too dangerous to use. I could easily get whacked back into it. Poison arrows. Didn't think that was gonna be a thing. The abundance of totems was definitely not on. I didn't even think I'd see more than like 2. Those were definitely 2 weird ones. Then I was a little impressed with how many people had really good armor. That bow had everyone in a tizzy though. And those pings on the hits you were getting were music to our ears. Yeah, yeah. Yep. I was having my aim was on point. I don't know. There's so many things in Minecraft nowadays. It's maybe I'm just old school. When I know I'm going to be doing a PvP fight, I think, all right, good sword, good armor, good bow, and a few potions. That's basically what I've been doing for a long time, and it usually works out. Oh, that's weird. I can hear the rain. Although end crystals are definitely an interesting one. I think for what you get as an outcome sometimes with the end crystals, it's probably worth it. Beyond dangerous. The fact you could insta-take someone out? Wow. I think a few people had those, or at least one person had a few of them. They're dangerous. It was funny though, I'd made a PvP game earlier, probably a few months before the entire thing, the entire charity event, and knowing that there was knowing I was even going to be a part of it, I didn't even know. So, learning about, there's going to be a big fight at the end. I was like, man, I'm glad I made that PvP game and was able to play it. Before that, I hadn't done any actual PvP in probably a few years. 8 months, 29 days. That's almost nine months there. In an hour. Does it roll over on 30? I don't know when it rolls over. Oh, no, I didn't start recording. Oops. We'll start now. Twitch baby nearly here. Oh yeah. It's funny, I don't hear that as often anymore. Maybe it's because I'm not on Twitch as much. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Hannah forced me to replace my sticker on my water bottle. It's dreadful. You couldn't believe it. This is where I play a whip sound. What? What does that mean? It was rough looking. It wasn't rough looking. Ah, thanks, Triple H. It was not rough looking. It was fine. The new one is weird. It doesn't have any character to it. Old one. I put it back on the little sticker sheet that the new one came with. Oh goodness. Who did that? Triple H. Thanks for the 75 bits. It may have been a little rough looking. It was really funny. I think the first time Hannah like pointed out the fact that it was like getting rubbed off a little or that it was rubbing away. I was like, no, it's not. The sky just has a lot of stars in it. And Hannah's like, really? The stars are on the like the little gray outline as well. I was like, oh, maybe it is getting a little worn down. But I truthfully thought, no, that's just the night sky with the stars. Hannah knows best. Yeah, so now I got a new one. And it looks nice and shiny new. I was just gonna wait until it just... I probably would have left it out there forever. Even if it got all the way to white, I would have just left it on there. I don't know what Lana's about, saying something about the correct one. Lana said she has the correct sticker on her vehicle. Ah, get out of here, Gorgor. No idea what you're talking about, but I agree. Team denial? No, I'm on, there's no team denial. Good. Call it an early night, dude. Uh, have a great stream. Oh, good night there, Triple H. Hope you get some good sleep there. An early night. Isn't it like 11 for you? 11:30? But you have a good night there, Triple H. Hope you get some good rest. A new bottle sticker, but in all honesty, you know best about everything. Facts? What is the team gaslight? I don't even know what gaslighting means. Is that like when you light gas on fire? That's dangerous. Don't do that. Yeah, so it's early. It's 11. You have a good night there, Triple H, though. You're taking mink seeds with what? That... Good night, Minxie. Hope you get some good rest as well. And Nightly. Hope all is well with you. It's good seeing you. See what you did, Thad? What? I didn't do anything. It's 11:30 for them. Do you blame them for going to bed? I'd probably already be fast asleep. Didn't do anything. Oh wow. We're doing good for stone placing. That's good. Let's terraform up this side now. It's fine. So, anyone up to anything fun tonight? Anyone playing any games? Or y'all just watching me place down stone? Be very surprised. I feel like a lot of time people just throw a stream on in the background. So that's what I usually do. I'm still working, so I appreciate you just stream. Oh, there you go. Still working. Glad I can entertain. As long as I don't distract. Mostly doing work tonight, except for Overwatch breaks. Hello there, Doc. It's good seeing you. Gotta get that occasional Overwatch break, of course. Later, maybe I'll play some Sea of Thieves. I've been playing small games since I don't have a lot of time. Like Dicey Dungeons. What? Do you mostly work from home there, Donk? With your new job? 35 a week at work? Ah, okay. Mm. After playing Sea of Thieves at Fifth Oak Game Night, gotta say I haven't gotten it off my mind. It's a fun game. Man, we're ways up there. Everything's so small from down from up here. On to the next portion. I don't think I wanted this to be this much of a gap. Maybe we have this go up further. Something like this. How's that? Alright, I like that. The further and further we get to, or the closer I get to being done with working on the stone shell, the more ideas I've been having for what to build actually in it. It's funny how it's been working out. There was a time where I was like, I have absolutely no idea how I'm gonna do some of the portions underground. Now I got like 12 different ideas rolling around. It's gonna be fun. It's like I want to build a library. I have absolutely no idea how that's gonna look. It's gonna look cool. Hopefully. Nice dwarven library. Just a library. Got some ideas for like much more big and open spaces where it's not such refined looking. It'll be more rocky. Like imagine it's a huge cave you're in, but civilization is there. Ah, why is that so loud? Thanks for the 150 bits there, Tom. Because it's supposed to be. I know it is. I don't get that one redeemed often, so it's really loud compared to some of the others. Oh, there's the chicken. Hi, Lana. How are you? That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. You're doing good in Overwatch. That's what I'm talking about. No Torbjorn needed. Although apparently when Torbjorn does join y'all, apparently lobbies get much harder. Or at least sometimes they do. Bastion for the win. No! You don't main Bastion, do you? He's so annoying. He's very powerful. We played against a really good one recently where he just could not die. To the point where I was like, alright. He's getting focused the next time I ult. I was playing Reinhardt at the time. Next time I ult, he's going down first. So he was messing us up. We ended up winning. It was a really good game. It was a good like back. It was the robot pushing one. It was a good back and forth. You haven't played Overwatch 2? Did you play the other just normal Overwatch? Overwatch 1? I don't know what the heck people call it. I never played that one. I only recently started getting into Overwatch. I installed it December? Sometime in December. Zen Orisa? Ah, nice. You just like Bastion. He was a meme even back then? Oh. I don't know memes. Selena, hello there. How are you? Hope all is well. Doing good. Just gonna rest and play some Minecraft. That's basically what I'm doing. Apart from the fact that I'm actively streaming and trying to talk and keep up with everything. A nice peaceful terraforming. Gosh, it's warm in here. If I didn't have this first grader, that's super hard. Wait, I didn't have this first. Okay, sorry. I didn't have this first grader, that's super hard. It's a little bit easier on me today. Well, that's good. Knew I messed something up there. I'm glad you're doing good then. Been exhausted lately no matter how much I sleep. Maybe it's just that time of year. I don't know. Maybe you need a little vacation at some point. Well, you gotta be like, what? Over halfway done with the school year? Question mark? Gonna take a break from my journaling tonight just to just relax. There you go. Marshmallow, hello there. Welcome on in. Couldn't sleep, so here I am. Only 2 more weeks until spring break. Oh, there you go. Do you have a long spring break? Or is it just a few days? I don't know if my school ever had a spring break. I'm like trying to remember. I think we had a day, maybe. I don't think we did. If I technically get a spring break, I won't get back. I won't get to break. Got too much to do. That's just life. It's always too much to do. There you go, Selena. In 2 weeks, you get a nice little break. It'll be good. Are you still planning on, what was it, getting your master's? Feel free to correct me. I'm hoping your beautifully tasting voice can maybe lull me to sleep. I know some people fall asleep or at least get sleepy whilst listening. So here's to hoping, I guess. Beautifully tasting. Wow. What a way to describe one's voice. Thank you. Mm. You have sense. What the? Tasting colors or feelings. Wow. I have a beautiful tasting voice. I love it when you guys boost my ego sometimes. Anna says my ego is already too big. I don't know what she's on about. It's a very warm and sweet voice. Got fresh brioche. Did I say that right? I feel like I did. I was close. Well, thank you there, Marshmallow. It's funny, I never get any sort of compliments like that in person. There's never like someone be like, whoa, your voice? It's just amazing. It's not like a wow factor. Or a wow effect. It's funny that sometimes you guys say that. To be fair, I think a lot of times, at least recently, much more tired when I'm streaming. we've learned just to roll with it. Sleepiness. Hello there, David. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Or maybe people do just like my voice and they never point it out in person. You're doing pretty good. That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Working on the mountain as usual. It's great seeing you, by the way, David. I feel like every once in a while you'll pop in for a handful of streams and then you'll be gone for a little while and another pop in, and it's great each time. But working on this portion here. I'm actually really liking how this is turning out here. I still have a lot of height to go with. I'm a wandering trader. You know what? I feel like there's a handful of people like that on Twitch. Where it'll be like, I'm gonna go hang out with this streamer for a little while. Alright, I'm tired of them. On to the next one. Let's go bother them. Alright, I'm tired of this one. On to the next. You just kind of keep rotating through. Popping in from time to time. I definitely do a similar thing. I feel called out. No. I definitely do the same. Where it's like, you know what? I haven't been in this community for a little while. Let's go pop in and say hi. Oh my goodness, I remember why I like this community. I'm gonna keep popping on in for a few weeks. Then you get tired and you don't have the time to pop on Twitch. You kind of move on to the next one. It's like, oh, this person's live. I'm gonna say hi to them, and you're like, oh, this is a lovely streamer. Makes wandering trader noises exactly. A lot of people are too shy to give compliments. But my New Year's resolution for a few years now to give more compliments. Oh, well, that's a great New Year's resolution there, Marshmallow. I love it. That's true. I guess I don't know how often I compliment people. Alright, what's David got today? Oh, I don't want that. Ice. Okay. No Nautilus shells. What the heck? You know what happens to wandering traders usually, you know? Usually, they usually don't last long. Trying to get the mace? Ooh, there you go. I haven't actually messed around with the mace yet. At all. Not even like in a creative world. I've seen people with it. It's interesting. Actually, no. I used the mace once. Elijah got one. That was it. I haven't personally gotten one or any of that. We haven't even done a trial chamber in this world. They're straightforward. I've done one before on a server. Gone through like 5. Oof. Yeah, I've heard it's kind of like a hit or miss. Some people get it and off their first one. Some people got to do like 20 of them, and then on the 20th one they get 3. It's weird. But yeah, no, we haven't, I think the only exploring I did was to find a pale garden. I just wanted to get pale moss. I did that off camera. Off stream. It's like near spawn is where it's at for my world. Yeah, there was, right over here, there was some. We don't do a lot of exploring. So I have a lot of space to work with. What's this? I've never seen somewhere too long in my world. So I'm doing my Rivergate project. Rivergate project? That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. I'm often seen in the same exact area all of the time. Believe it or not. To be fair, the area is a huge area. Like if this was on a server, it'd be kind of tough to probably find me. I guess you'd do a quick swing around the unfinished area, and you'd probably find me pretty easily. Well, if I'm not working on this, well, there's many places it could be. It's like my render distance is like 50 chunks. If this was on a server, it'd be tough. The river cuts through a mesa biome, and there's an area where I plan to make. Ah, you've brought this up, David. My apologies. I still love that idea for the entire build. I love it hearing you're getting back into Minecraft. It's amazing. Ooh, 2 shulkers down already. Wow, we're making great progress today. Anywho, this Nightbot didn't tell me, but I gotta take a break here. We're making good progress. Probably finish this up pretty soon. Then we'll just continue on after. Yeah. I like this. Anywho, it's a good time for anyone else to take a break as well, you know. Stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat if you're feeling hungry. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Hope you all took a break there. I went in and checked on the Overwatch group, and it was complete silence in the voice chat. And I checked up on Hannah. They're all locked in. Also said hi to Cinnamon. He's being all sleepy on a blanket. I think I spooked her a little, actually. Accidentally. You have to, I don't know if you're still around, David, but you'll have to send screenshots of your build as it progresses. I always enjoy seeing what people are working on. You guys always get to see my builds. I enjoy seeing others as well. Oh, fella. I always like this one, this song when it rolls around to it. Although I don't always want to my songs to be this upbeat. Sometimes it can be a bit much, especially in like the beginning of a stream. Oh, you guys would love it. I'm taking a stab at making a fantasy map, like a fantasy style map. Never drawn one before. So, you know, I'm taking my own little take on it. Not drawing anything specific, kind of just went with a random shape. You know, I actually been enjoying it. I got some mountains, the figure. And I think I have got two rivers, one of them that has a lake in it, like that connects to a lake. I only spent an hour or two on it. I don't know, I'm kind of hoping it looks nice. I drew these little bridges over the rivers as well, where, I don't know, they look cool. Trying to get into drawing again. The last thing I really put a lot of time and effort into was a gift I gave Hannah. I'm actually still really proud of it. It's in a frame on our wall. Plus, it's kind of peaceful. I don't know. Been trying to slow time down. Feels like the days are going by fast. Wonder if Bells has done any new drawings. I haven't talked to them in a little bit. They were here for the Mountainathon, actually. We had a bunch of people pop on in for the Mountainathon. It was great. What's this looking? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's looking good. Starts to like balance that line right there. I already took the break there, dog. I appreciate it. That one didn't count, but it did. I left. I took a break. Stood up. I said hi to Hannah. We're almost done with this peak. Almost. Wow, we are a long ways up. Oh, I forgot I wanted to terraform a bunch of the land down there. That'll be fun. I don't like where that entire little jut out is. I want to move it over. Or maybe even just remove it altogether. And then extend this out a little ways. I want to make uh, a little village and port here. Reminder, full game night next week, Friday, though. Still don't know what game. I'm thinking Humble Party. If we have a good group of people. That and we need to do the co-op playthrough of Portal 2 with Hannah. That was the game that ended up winning the vote. That might end up being next weekend. Next week, Saturday. Just kind of lines up. But we'll see. Good gracious, D. Clark. It's true. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. And then just to make sure the sticker doesn't look weird, you like rewrite in best, Team Mountain best. Yeah. Team Mountain on top. You just buy a stack of them and start handing them out to everyone. I wish they were that cheap. I could set it up where we get like a just make a whole bunch of them, but they're just smaller on a huge sticker sheet. I know we could do that. I should do that at Gen Con, D. Clark. I know none of them, of course, none of them are listening. But at Gen Con, I should get a sheet of small Team Mountain stickers and stick them on everyone's on everyone's like uh luggage, all their little backpacks or duffel bags. They'll just find a little secret Team Mountain sticker everywhere. And Creepers, hello there. It's been a little while. How are you doing? Still working on that mountain? Oh, absolutely. Made great progress though. Made a good amount of progress today. I think it's a genius, D. Clark. I might do that. And best part about this entire team thing, Oscar, he's switched. I think he's gonna switch to Team Mountain. He's gonna come over to our to the correct side. He's been leaning. He's been leaning towards Team Mountain for a little while now. He's like, you know what, Thad? I think you're right. The more I see you work on that, the more it looks like a mountain. And I was like, see? Told you. The process for the transition, some take a lot longer than others. Yeah. Yeah. They're lost in their ways. It's okay. We welcome them with open arms. We'll need to take Oscar to re-education. No. Of course, new stickers for all. Exactly. Starting with the dot. It's okay. We welcome everyone. Spreading disinformation. No, no. Don't know what you're on about, Gorgor. That came out really good. More of a difference of opinion versus different disinformation. It's a fine line right there. Opinion and false information. What will you do when the mountain is complete? We'll start working on the Dwarven Kingdom more. We have one of the rooms started down here. The pillared room here. But we'll start working on more of the Dwarven Kingdom. Beyond just this room. That and I will still need to like texture all of the mountain. Next you're ever gonna do is make what appears to be a disproportional tall mountain in a mountain range. It's okay, Doc. Apply for Social Security. There's nothing wrong with a project taking a few years. Must have had to collect a year worth of stone to do this. Probably. But I didn't do it all in one go. We were always mining in this world. Built a blaze farm today. That was pretty quick. I've never actually built one of those, D. Clark. Did you just use some lava and then like funnel them into one spot? That's what I usually see people do. But I haven't built one before. Did you know you can use blaze rods as fuel in a furnace? It didn't get caught. Usually those messages get caught. Hold on a minute. I feel like that name seems familiar. Nope. It was a different one that was similar. I had 2 follows when I wasn't streaming recently. This week. Yeah, they drop down and shoot, and then the slicing and dicing begin. I have used a blaze farm. I find that sometimes the blazes have a hard time getting down into the killing chamber, and then when you do whack them, they fly up. At least the one I've used. But still, even then, it's really handy. Where do you get all your stone? You mine? Put a mountain to get on. Did you mine a mountain to get an unlimited supply? No, no, we didn't. Um, we've done a lot of different projects where we've collected stone. The recent one I'm working on at the moment is just flattening all of the ground that's under the mountain. Uh, Anywhere where you see the stone is where we've flattened stuff to all down to the same level. There was what used to be like a natural Minecraft mountain, a small one before the Caves and Cliffs update. What used to be one of the mountains in Minecraft was here. Like this entire area. You can kind of see like the outline where it went, just based off the stone. There's a bunch we got there. Um, we we dug this out. We dug this out. This was a lot of stone. Right here, this ravine. This took us almost a year to dig out. It was a lot of deep slate too. And then after that, there's a few spontaneous ones. There's a hole we dug here for our end portal. And then my spawn chunks, I am digging a spawn perimeter that we haven't worked on in probably well over a year. No, we worked on it last year, I think, just in the deep slate areas of it with withers. There's this. There's probably been, I don't know how many chests of shulkers that I mined here, but a lot. And I keep all my blocks. Just knowing I'll end up using most of it. They've mined almost 2.5 million stone. Henry, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Hoarding pays off in the long run. It does when you have plans to use it. People are like, there's no way you're gonna have a use for that amount of stone. Oh, yes, I will. It is an insane amount of stone. The crazier part of that number right there is the fact that I've used 1.3 million of it. So I basically have placed like 1.3 million stone. That's a crazy thing. But yeah, we do a lot of mining. But it wasn't anything where I mined it all in one go. But you beat the world record for the most mega mine out in probably not. I know Lynxie's world. He's a hardcore streamer. His world is pretty old. He streams almost every day for a lot of hours. His world has some crazy numbers on it. Like, he's got multiple different blocks and stats in the millions. He's actually put almost like a year of playtime in his world as well. Like actual hours in a world. Mine is not a year. We're at 130 days here. 130. Oh, yeah, I'm probably up there compared to some people. Some really ancient worlds. I mean, I know a lot of times some worlds that are like the 10-year range for age, their stats have been destroyed just by getting corrupted. My world is uh, just over 4 years, a few months into 4 years. I need to do a project that takes a year, so I have something to do each time I come on Minecraft. That's basically how I feel about it. It anytime I load up my stream, I know what I can work on. But I do warn you, most people will get burnt out. I don't know a lot of people that do a lot of projects that go on for multiple years. I know a lot of worlds that go on for multiple years. Not as many projects. So that's why we usually celebrate the anniversary of the project, not the world. Plus, they're so close. It's like a month and a half difference. How can you do it without burnouts? Like, how do you do it to allow yourself time to take breaks a little? Um, I don't know. I love the game. I haven't been burnt out on Minecraft in a very long time now. I mean, at the moment, almost all my hours on Minecraft are, usually it's just streamed hours. I try and play other games when I'm not streaming. So that probably helps a lot. I don't only play stone as well. I know a majority of it is me placing stone. Um, as a, at the moment, it's like 75% of the time when you click on my stream, you're most likely just gonna see gray blocks. Um, but I do take breaks every once in a while. Like I think even last week, we did some mining. We did some more flattening. We took a little. I think we took like a week off from placing down stone, and did a few other things in my world. We did some more mining recently. You enjoy it enough, you won't get burnt out. Exactly. I don't know. I take my time, obviously. But we definitely switch it up. Because it's like, I got the stone, I got the pillared room here. We've been taking a huge break from building pillars. We basically did this 36 in like one go. The 36 pillars here. It's a 6x6. And it's been taking a huge break from that. Um, those get repetitive because it is just the same thing. Every once in a while, I mean, as I said, I'll do mining. I'll drain water. That's a continuous project. Is just draining water everywhere to give myself so I don't have to worry about it later on. I'll do a redstone farm here and there. Our recent one, I updated my gold farm, which is my main source of XP. We added crafters onto that to craft stuff into gold ingots. So that's handy, but we got our medieval port city we work on. This is a custom plains biome. I gotta keep extending it out eventually. Custom hilly plains here, the ravine, random house. Every once in a while I want to build a house. And then yeah. I haven't been bored enough to go digging in my in the spawn chunks in a while. But that's always there. We got random farms, as I said. There's a guardian, spider, shulker, moss slash bone meal, tree farm right there, and I need a better tree farm, honestly. We're working on, there's also a nether perimeter dig for a wither skeleton farm. We're using TNT though to help speed along the process. Yeah, you have to switch it up to do other stuff to keep you going. So there are ways to keep you going. Yeah, exactly. I think one of the big ones you see a lot of streamers do is just mine something. I think that's one of the best ways to take a break. Just go mining. Do some haste mining. I usually have a purpose behind it. Mine is to flatten all this area at the moment. But haste mining's always nice. We have a flower farm and an ice farm. We did, I don't remember when. I should go back. I should make a YouTube, I should make a YouTube video. During the Mountainathon, I did a full tour of everything in my world. Anything that I have built, essentially, or kind of did some digging at. Anything of significance. I should go back and take it out of there, and be a fun thing to grab. Because I did a full one. It took like an hour and a half. Probably almost 2 hours to do a full walkthrough of my world. All the different farms. Right now, ideas is the issue. I don't know what to build. I don't want to build a town because what would I use all the buildings for? See, that's so interesting. Um, I see this. I think it's good and bad. I see a lot of times people are like, "Oh, you should just build just to have fun. Just build something you're gonna have fun with. Doesn't need to have a purpose." Like sometimes that's really good for people. It's really good that you're just doing something for the fun of it. And a lot of other times I see a lot of people are like, "Oh, you should really have a purpose to that build. Like that building there should have a purpose, be it even if it's just something small. Like maybe you have a little sheep farm in it." And I think that's really good. Um, there was definitely a while there where every little thing I had a purpose behind it. If I built a barn, there was going to be some sort of crop farm in it, or even if it's just animals in it. Um, and it's so interesting because it's like both are good. It's like one of them gives you a purpose as to why you should try and get that build done, and then you like build a house around it for decoration. The other one, you're just having fun. Sometimes people have hard time just doing something for the fun of it because maybe they don't find that as much fun. They rather have a purpose with it as well. So I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I mean, most of my builds still have a purpose to it, even if it's not a farm related. I like to put a story behind stuff, so maybe that's a good way to think about it. That definitely helps. Now that I think about it, like even though I have a house out here in the middle of these woods that has no actual purpose to it. It doesn't get me anything from it being there apart from general look. But I have a little story that goes with it. I think a little like some sort of lumberjack lives out here. He doesn't like being too close to all the people in the city, and he'd rather live out in the woods. So, you know, he's out over here. He's across the river. There's just some lumberjack right by the forest. It's so interesting. I always hear a back and forth. It's not even a battle, but I always hear a back and forth conversation on with people and their reasoning behind why they build what they build. I've just accepted it. My stuff doesn't need to have a purpose. If I can get a purpose behind it, oh, that's great. Um, but I don't. I've thrown it out of the room. Um, things don't need to have a purpose, and I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad. Exactly. I think it's completely okay to have a reason or a purpose behind something. Maybe my simple reason is just this is my dream build. I wanna have a huge cool thing to be able to look at. Like this pillared hall, it has a squid farm right under here. That's there. I usually like to hide farms. Uh, yeah. The entire pillared hall has no reason for it, other than the fact I wanted to build it. Well, there was definitely a point in time where I put everything I built uh had purpose. Any ideas I could do that could give me a long project and maybe something as a reason. Oh, you asking me if I have any ideas? Just probably. I got loads of ideas. Um, you have a garden farm? That's an easy one. You do? Aw. Well, maybe you could decorate it. One thing I've always wanted to do, I haven't done it yet. It's on my list, is to have a guardian farm slash base, and there's just, it's the whole, I mean, obviously beyond the purpose of it being a guardian farm, but it's like you can trident around all throughout it. So there's all sorts of different water pads in that. I don't know, it's not a very thought out build. It's probably why I haven't built it. I don't know, it's tough. A lot of my ideas are more focused towards what I enjoy. Usually, I don't have a lot of purpose or reason behind them. Is there a way to get loads of iron without an iron farm that'll give me loads of iron? No. Probably not. Maybe a piglin barring farm. Because don't you get iron nuggets? Wouldn't get loads. Don't mountain peaks have iron? I don't know, sometimes probably. That's why we're gonna come back through and decorate and add texture in that. Oh, you're just talking in Minecraft. Yeah, apparently. I haven't seen it in game myself, but I know it's supposed to be a higher chance that there's iron higher up. I mean, there's iron veins as well. Just in general, if you go into a cave with Fortune 3, you're gonna end up with loads of stuff. You get more iron with Fortune 3? Oh yeah. I don't know if there is anything you don't get more of with Fortune 3 anymore. Ancient debris. That's about it, I think. Even if you mine crops with Fortune 3, you get more. It's crazy. Maybe I'll check to see if I have Fortune 3. Look into getting it. Get a little bit extra, yeah. Oh no, Fortune 3 is a game changer. That's how you get past the first hurdle of needing an abundance of resources. Then I think the next one would probably be a beacon and efficiency 5. Along with the ability of having an XP farm and mending. And at that point, you can do anything. You could build a mountain that spans thousands of blocks. Well, 1,000 by 1,000, roughly. Hundreds of blocks. I still remember when they changed that with the iron and gold ore. Where if you mined it with fortune, it would drop the raw gold and raw iron. Looking back and seeing it, or playing older versions, it's kind of weird seeing it happen where you mine a piece of iron and you get iron ore, even if you're not using Silk Touch. It's weird. With me, I seem to be doing everything in I seem to be a OG doing everything in the OG way. Not much auto farms. I try to keep my game to where I have to make mining a reason. So if I have an iron farm, then it beats the purpose of having to go mining. Same thing with gold and coal. Well, that's fair. I know a few people that play like that. Yeah, I don't do that. Did that for years. Are you kidding? They can do something faster now? That allows me to do bigger things and better. Maybe not better, but I think they're better, but besides the point. Allows me to do larger projects. Allows me to do stuff faster. I usually don't get burnt out. But I haven't in a long time. But then again, probably the special case here. I just really enjoy the game. And I know for other people they'll get more enjoyment from taking the game slowly and not having the best of the best. And that's amazing. That's the way they enjoy the game. That's great. I think it's always people just do whatever makes them happy. Whatever is fun for them. Otherwise, why the heck are you playing the game? There's probably not too many of us here, or any, in fact, that play Minecraft for a living, so if you're playing it, you should be enjoying it. That's just me, I'm limited. Gives me more to do, if that makes sense. Oh, it absolutely makes sense, creepers. Absolutely. And I can't do it anymore. Don't enjoy it. Oh my goodness. Odie, they had your tab up. What are you doing? Whoops. There we go. Hello there, everyone. Wandering Widget, Canadian Jen, hello, hello, welcome on in. Strawberry Pop Tart as well, hello. How are you guys doing? Serious, hello there. And Odie themselves. How was your stream, Odie? I really appreciate the raid. My goodness, look at all these lovely people. Let's get a shout out for you. Actually, I had your stream up. What were you up to today? I'll have to go pull someone else up. Also, if you guys aren't following Odie, you're missing out. They're a lovely streamer. They've rated me a whole bunch of times. So definitely worth a follow. Who's live? Ooh, Zelda's live. Let's go pull them up. They're just getting started too. Perfect. I don't have to worry about that closing. Who's good once the crashing and internet failure stop? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's annoying. I hate it when a stream crashes. Especially when it wasn't my fault and there's nothing I can do about it. It's just annoying. How's everyone's doing from Odie's Raid? If y'all don't know me, I'm that. Hello there. We're doing some terraforming today at the moment. Well, be honest with you, we do a lot of terraforming if you can't tell. Working on a mountain here. We just finished off this area half an hour ago, roughly. Less than half an hour ago. No, I'm just continuing going around. Hello there, Sirius. Thad. Yeah, alright. But, everybody plays their own way, play their own style. There's no rules, games, no rules, your own plans, sandboxing. Exactly, creepers. Fancy mountain. It's kind of fancy. I mean, we got all sorts of stuff going on. Also, Odie. I mean, I haven't spoken to you in a little while. If you're able to stick around, I'd love to hear about everything you've been up to. Otherwise, if you do need to raid and run, I fully understand. No worries. You've been here plenty of times. My S&D keys letters have worn off. Well, you should just remember, if they've worn off, Sirius, you should definitely know where they are. Here, I'll take you guys around to the front. I feel like it's been a little while since you guys have been around here. If it hasn't, it's fine as well. 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 If it hasn't, it's fine I'll take you guys to the front if you don't remember it too well. The front is kind of unique. I feel like it's always something that's like, oh, you're that person. I remember you. This is the front of the mountain. We've been making great progress recently. I can't see the letters on my S/D keys. W scuffed, but oh well. On the way. But well on the way. Sorry. Uh, good gracious, people. Get some new keyboards. Clean it while you're at it, too. Oh, the mountain guy. Yeah. Who? That's the crazy dwarf mountain person who's working on also a dwarven kingdom now. Be under the mountain and all sorts. The Pillar Hall as well. That's kind of memorable too. It's hard to forget these pillars, or at least I hope so. I hope my build is hard to forget. That would be the goal, I guess. But Odie, what were you up to? You usually play mods, I know. I didn't actually get a chance to see what you were up to when I pulled up the tab. It was right as I was going live. Dig into that? I should have guessed. I'm sorry. I should have known. Anyway, back to terraforming as well. Digging anything crazy? Oops, sorry. Sometimes I accidentally hold down E instead of W. Normally I'm playing modded on Wednesday and Thursday. Never, but the server also crashed. Oh my goodness. So sorry, Odie. You had a tough stream. What is that emote? Stubby lurky. That's a creepy lurk emote. Thank you for the lurk there, wandering widget though. I really appreciate it. It's all this person's fault. Oh, is it actually? What is that sentence? Is that even English? I take no responsibility for the interwebs breaking. I'm guilty. I'm totally guilty. Okay. What language is that? Oh, at least you're owning up to it. What? Latin. Oh. Of course, you know, I should have guessed. I mean, I could have broken it down. Copa, like, yeah. Copa, like, culprit. Maxima, max. Wouldn't have guessed totally. Me, I'm... Put it in Carolines of the Youths. My bad. Totally my bad. I have a hard enough time with people using fancy English words. I have a hard enough time just reading messages sometimes. And you're over here speaking Latin. I'm joking. You're fine. People do make fun of me though for messing up messages all the time. I'm a word geek. Oh, you're all right. That's cool though. Now I'm just curious how the heck you caused so many problems for Odie. Odie doesn't deserve all these problems. Odie's great. The voice of reason. Only broke the server. Mm-hmm. Sounds like the start of the downfall. Have you met Odie? I've been in Odie streams once or twice. They're great. Just kidding. They broke the server, which they broke my instance, and then it broke the computer and the stream, and I'm lucky my power didn't I didn't lose power. Is that where that was going? Pretty much the direction, yeah. You can't trust these viewers, Odie. I mean, you don't know what they're up to. Maybe I have trust issues. I don't want to talk about it. At least you got some digging done, right? You dig whilst I place loads of blocks. It's great. I don't think I broke Odie's instance, because mine should have broke too. It was a rippling effect. How have you been overall there, Odie, if you're still sticking around? And feel free if you do need to lurk and take care of yourself, so I don't mind. How have you been overall? I feel like I haven't caught up with you. It's good. It's one word that sums it up. I like it. Could have been bad. No, that's good. We just celebrated 4 years of working on this build here, Odie. We did that when did we do that? 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago on the 15th. Sleepy Emmy noise. Hi there, Emmy. Hope you're doing well. We celebrated 4 years of work on this build. The stream wore me out today. Hey, sometimes they do. Good stream though. Ah, that's good. Recently, I've been starting stream already worn out. You guys get tired, Thad. I'm sorry. Time to get food sounds good there, Odie. I really appreciate it, Lyric. And the raid, once again. Guys, if you missed the shout out for Odie before, please do consider clicking the link and heading on over to Odie's stream. They're a lovely streamer. Plus, they just rated us. All the reason. Could expand my base and add more storage areas or add more areas for my base. And add more areas for my base. Maybe have a lounge and sofas and a jukebox fireplace, some painting on the wall. There you go. That's some ideas. They should have been my least tired Emmy because day off Emmy. But not how it went. Sounded like you needed a longer day off. Hey, sometimes it just goes like that. Other days you got loads of energy and you don't know why. I know usually for me, I'm just tired of looking at screens. And I continue looking at them for a few more hours when I stream. That's why I enjoyed taking my breaks. Gives my eyes a moment. Which they could probably use some soon. I missed my break last hour. And my allergy shots today, so they wear me out real quick. Oof, I bet. Parrots mock, and sometimes you think you hear baby zombies. Yeah, you know. Casually. That's why I don't keep parrots around. Solano saying croissant. I heard Hannah yell out, but I'm pretty sure she's only playing with Lana at the moment. Hannah was like, stop saying that. Some sort of voice line from the game. Spring update is coming. Are you looking forward to it or not? What's in the spring update? Put it that way, creepers. I have no idea. I usually don't get too crazy excited for updates. I wasn't crazy excited about the Nether one when that came out. I really liked the Deep Slate. I was excited for that block. I was excited for the variants of tough blocks, and there was a inventory thing that Minecraft added. If you craft something, like if you open a crafting table or your inventory, think inventory, you use your book to craft something like stone bricks, you can hit spacebar and quick put something right back in there, or shift to put a stack of it. It's like a nice way to... That was something I was really excited for. Pale moss, that's a fun one. But usually I don't get too crazy excited. I have no idea what the heck is in the... We're gonna have a spring update? Usually our update comes out in June. Right at the beginning of summer. What are we getting? More variants to what? Animals? I don't know what they look like. That was one of the things I heard about. That was about it. Getting different animals, yeah. You know, depending on how they do it, I know nothing apart from the fact that we're getting different animals. I don't know how many variants we're getting or any of that. I would assume like a variant for each like big difference change in biome would be what I would expect. I'd be very curious how they do that. If it'd be like how villagers breed or based off of like how mushrooms breed in cows at the moment. I'm sorry, just going off on a... If you know how that all works, then you know what I'm talking about. If they do variants for like each different biome and have it specialized towards the biome, that would be cool. Because think of how much atmosphere that would add. I mean, at the moment, we see the same 5 animals in the same... in all the 40... I don't even know how many biomes we have anymore. 50 plus biomes for all I know. And we see the same animals in each one. Just about. I mean, we have a few... We have the camel in the desert. We have the panda in the jungle. We have the polar bears in the ice place. But if we had just the variance in each of these different places as well, that would add so much to the atmosphere. So I don't know, it could be cool. I don't like it's not game breaking. It just adds to the look of the game. It'd be interesting. Trees have leaf particles and leaves on the ground. Like bush lightning bugs. We're getting lightning bugs? Is it like how we saw it in the trailer how many years back? I wonder if we'll be able to do anything with them. So many curiosity questions. This sounds like quite an atmosphere. Leaf particles, leaves on the ground, bugs, lightning bugs. It's variant animals, the atmosphere. It's gonna change. If it's how I think of it. Minecraft always puts their own little spin on it. You got hurt, Bells? Are you okay? It's good seeing you. I'm curious about the leaf ones. Do they just pile up on their own over time? Or is it more it just spawns in the biome as leaf piles and you can like... It's more like the cherry blossom biome with all the pink flowers on the ground? Is it more like that? Do they have variants to that? Because leaves are all different. I think I did see that. I thought it looked terrible when I first saw the design for the leaf piles. I thought it was it was not what I would have wanted. But probably still have use. Leaves will go back in there over time. I don't know about that one. Curious how they do that. Messed up your knee? Oh, okay, just your knee. I need to wear a knee sleeve now. Oh no, Bells! What? How'd this happen? Are you okay? I hope it doesn't. It hurts. Okay, I was about to say I hope it doesn't hurt. I hope it doesn't hurt too much. Alright, what's the story behind this? Nothing. I'm not saying anything, Bells. I haven't said anything. I'm just curious about the story here. I know. I haven't said anything. I hope it doesn't hurt too much, Bells. At the same time, it'll heal up just fine, hopefully. Cows will have a new mushroom cow. Oh, that does brown mushrooms. Also a yellow cow that does yellow flowers when it walks. Really? I feel like I would have heard about that one. Did they like recently come out with more on the variants? I just did my normal performance, man. I don't know. Curious. I'll probably hear more about it soon, creepers. I I don't keep up with the new Minecraft stuff ever, usually. I usually hear it from like some other person, and then I experience it in game and actually know it. I'm gonna pass out now, night all. Good night there, Emmy. I appreciate you popping on in, and hope you get some good rest there. I know you're feeling a little sleepy. How long do you have to have to wear the knee sleeve? There, Bells. Till the end of the season. Like end of winter? I know that's not what you mean. End of March? Well, that's not too bad. Just a month. Deserts will have more to it. Cactus flowers going on. I did hear about the cactus flowers. I feel like I did hear about that one. I don't know where. I think that's a cool one. Sounds like a big atmosphere update. Something we probably have needed for a while. I'm gonna start biting things. What? You want an apple? No, hands off the stone. Like they need to add more life to it. What? I don't think I fully understand that sentence there, creepers. Don't chew on. Ugh, no. Have you ever like actually felt a crumbling piece of drywall? It's it's like chalk. It's not fun. I'll eat chalk to stop. You can't just say that. Would you ever eat chalk? The vegans. The beam of light. I can just say that. That's one use of free will. I'll eat the... It's better than chalk. Munch my... Bells, I think you're hungry. I need you to make some food. I think I'm angry. Did this knee thing just happen? Yesterday. Oh. Yeah, I don't blame you. More life, like more plants, more leaf trees need to grow in different forms. It's not a black tree. They need to. I don't know. They can't steer too far away from the black tree thing, but I get where you're going. You had butterflies, more sounds of nature like crickets and waterfalls. They'd have to be careful with the sounds. You overwhelm it with the sounds, and it might be too much. Maybe you had a deer for a new animal. Interesting. Didn't even place that. Didn't even play. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that there, Bells. I'm sure you did great, though. Man, you really went out there and broke a leg. I'm sorry. Deer would be nice, okay, Minecraft. Person stopped in the middle of her performance. She messed up. She got last in the second round, and she went to finals and got second overall. That's just crazy. I do think it's good though. This sounds like a very interesting update, Creepers. For adding to the look of Minecraft. It's tough. I mean, you can't blame Minecraft if they do too many things at once and change the game's look too much. It could be bad. People might just stop playing. This sounds like a good way to start. I think water sounds could definitely be increased. That'd be a fun one. I like that. Crickets. Has to be subtle. Minecraft has a hard time with their sounds, I think. There's a lot of things that need sound balancing. It wouldn't take much. I'm gonna chew on the walls, Thad. The walls! Don't eat the wall. Had someone else's program book for a different event and only missed one section of my event in round one. Couldn't even tell. See? You did amazing, Bells. As you should be. You put a bunch of time and effort into this thing. I don't blame you. I'm sorry to hear that. You want a cookie? I know you usually don't want a cookie, but... Here. How about this? I got a hug. I want to win. Whoa, I didn't mean a hug. No, it's fine. Personally, I like to think I give nice hugs. If they had a skunk in Minecraft where it's crazy and maybe there's a cloud that follows you. Gives you like a hunger effect or something. Or poison. Poison would work. Start scream. I can't. I'm not gonna scream. I don't have the energy. Everything okay there, Deadeye? I hate speech. You don't hate speech. No. You were doing good earlier. What happened in the last 2.5 hours? A little over half hour. I wish I hated speech. Bells, I know you did amazing. I was feeling great, now I'm not. Sorry. Yeah. Food poisoning doesn't sound fun at all. What if Minecraft made an invisible mob that will attack you random times? Creepers, I think we're going down a bad rabbit hole here. Food poisoning is horrible. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I hope you do. Well, Bells, gives you more time to do some art, huh? A new type of creepers, any new type, maybe invisible creepers. Stop. No. Creepers are quiet enough as is. They don't need to be invisible. Creepers don't even make noises. Like, they don't have a passive noise they make. They make footsteps, and then they go, and then boom. And that's it. They don't have any sort of passive noise, like a zombie, or a skeleton, or a spider, or anything else. They're quiet. You ever had a jump scare from mobs? Probably. Not in a while. I think everyone's had a jump scare at least once when they've been playing Minecraft. Skeletons give you, I haven't had a proper jump scare in probably a long time. That's a cool view, by the way. Or it just kind of rolling about and then it drops. Is that Cinnamon? Hi, Cinnamon. Hi. You gonna hang out with Hannah? Don't use totems, dog. Was it very loud? Yes. Did my head pop up for a second? Maybe. That was because of how loud it was. Thanks for the 150 bits. Is that what you did earlier? Was the totem pop? You want a rabbit? Why a rabbit? I know like nothing about bunnies. I've never been around one that someone actually has as a pet. Thank you for the 150 bits, so dog. What if a skeleton has a new arrow where it makes you get elevated, like shulkers? And an arrow that will do it? I could see that. I could see that being something, creepers. Because we already have two different variants of skeletons. We have one that does slowness in the snow biomes, and then we have another one now in like swamps and I think swamps that and mangrove swamps that do poison. Also, like the Minecraft isn't not creative, by the way. If you guys have ever played Minecraft Dungeons, there is an abundance of all sorts of new mobs they made for that game. I played it through with Hannah. It's a really fun game, honestly. I'm sad people didn't enjoy it as much. I don't know how it was on release. Love Dungeons. They have so many mobs in that. There's so many unique ones. I mean, I don't know. I don't see that many. Cool game. You think so? I think so too. Just felt quieter than before. Bells, put the bunny down. I love playing it. Maybe being some the mobs Minecraft would make sense. Exactly. It's like they already have like the artwork done, the concept behind some of the attacks. I don't know. I mean, that's if we just like if they need like I'm perfectly content with where Minecraft's been. I've been content with the game for like a few years. Like I don't feel any reason why they need to add apart from just getting people interested in the game to add new stuff. There's loads of things in this game that people haven't done yet. Like there was probably a point where Minecraft was didn't have as many players, or it was probably on a little bit of a decline. Less updates, less good updates at least. We're about gonna do more patches in that probably. And there was probably a time there where people probably could have done almost messed around with almost every mechanic with the game, or near to. Now there's so many things. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I enjoy building, and honestly, I don't think I'd ever run out of things to build. Mushroom cows that are angry during a full moon, so they'll attack you in a mushroom island. Not so peaceful place now, is it? I might eat the... No! Get back! I found it. It's mine now. Put the bunny down, Bells. You can't just steal random bunnies. No, hands off. Racket. My bunny. Aw. Cinnamon climbed up into her cat tree and just passed out. I had made a realization recently. Her cat tree sits perfectly in line with where my computer blows out all of its hot air. So she just gets a nice constant breeze of warm air on her anytime she's up in her cat tree. Nice and cozy. Imagine all animals attack you during a red moon in Minecraft. No, I don't want to imagine that. Sounds terrible. Sleeping it away. I think that's like one of those big things is that a lot of people are like, there should be an end update. And I'm like, why would they do an end update? Like, I understand it. The end is very barren. It could probably use a few extra things. But we don't need a full-on update for it. Because honestly, who's going to be in the end? How much time do you actually spend in the end? Or even better, think of it this way. How much time do you spend in the nether right now? Probably very minimum. And there's always the exception, of course. But probably very minimum. And they added like 5 biomes to that thing. That didn't change anything. People still didn't spend that much time in there. They completely reworked all the caves in the game. How much time do you spend underground? Sure, there's the exception, but probably not that much. You spend a majority of your time in the overworld on the surface. So I think it's better to focus on overworld on surface stuff than any place you aren't that often. Of course, I think little small updates to stuff is great. I remember when they added mine shafts. I mean, that was crazy. They added ravines. That was fun. That was just like easy small stuff they could do. I always thought it was I love the new caves. I really do. But at the same time, I found it a little silly. It's like you reworked your entire generational way of making caves. I hope the game is more optimized because of that now. Dad, can I have the bunny back? Did you throw the bunny? No. No, you can't throw bunnies. Why? It's a creature, an innocent creature. It was an accident. I'm speaking to a stone wall here. I don't budge. Bunny. Of course, you know, everyone has their own opinions with what should or shouldn't be in the game, or what they should or shouldn't update, or how a mechanic should or shouldn't work. That's just the game it is. This is the game we play. Where'd you get a dinosaur? Here, Brian needs to come back as a mob where it haunts you. You know, you're matching your name, creepers. You just want destruction. The dinosaur store? Oh, well, that makes sense. Friends! Says you, like, yeah, I don't work for Mojang. What damage would I do? I'm not too worried about, the game getting any more difficult. I don't think that'll ever really be a thing. I think one of the solutions, that we kind of came across was if they really did want to make the game harder, they could just do a better difficulties. Right now, when you bump up the difficulty hard, it really doesn't change much. Like, mobs do a little more damage and you have to eat more often. They're like the two big things. And they could just adjust that more, where maybe there's more different difficulties or game way styles, where it makes the game a lot more harder for people that want to play a more difficult game or people that want to play a more easy game. That was kind of one of the solutions we came up with that. Need to have a difficulty to one-shot you. I think I've seen people do like a half-heart playthrough of Minecraft with like some sort of mod or something. Fish? I'll throw that. I'll throw the. No! Give me the bunny. Don't throw the fish. I don't have the bunny. Everything I throw obviously goes up to you. Oh, obviously. Chuck would be half-hour hardcore. Did he? I knew he was going at it for a while. Wow. That's impressive though. Good for him. You're up. I am very high up at the moment, I guess. Yeah, call it there. Give me, alright, here's the bunny. I don't think I mean, I probably could eventually do the half heart and like survive and beat the game, but it just does not sound fun. It just sounds very tedious, and I don't know, it sounds tedious. 4 witches in a row tossing poison was bad in a raid. Yeah, I bet. I take so much damage just from fall damage. Wow. We basically did almost 6 shulkers of stone today. It's crazy. Now my bamboo farm is doing. It's been slowly collecting bamboo for me. I really want to expand this. I have like the world's smallest bamboo farm. I mean, it's not, but very small. And I have a huge, not huge, I have a complicated kind of crafter thing set up to craft planks. Well, first it fills up a bamboo chest, then it does planks, and then chests finally, and then overflow. And it hasn't actually ever made chests because it's still working on the planks. But one day, it's getting there. Anywho, I am wrapping things up here slowly. We're gonna be raiding out, so don't go anywhere just yet. I usually try and find someone amazing to raid. My goodness, there's a lot of people here. I know Odie raided us with a whole bunch. So we'll be sending you off to someone fun as well. Um, Zelda's live. Let's go say hello to Zelda. We found them via the Extra Life charity event. And they're a really fun streamer. What if Pilgrims spawn in the overworld and actually start taking over with another block spread? That would be cool. But I don't know if that should be just in the general game. But I think little things like that would be really cool. I mean, Terraria has it where they have like a corruption spread. Have a nice rest of your day. I'll try my best. Oh, slow down, guys. Slow down. I gotta sleep first. Lana's ready. Running away with the bunny. You have fun with the bunny. Hope it treats you nicely, Bells. And I hope your knee starts feeling better soon. I hope it doesn't hurt too much. It was great seeing you. It was a blast. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight. It's been an absolutely amazing stream. And I appreciate y'all being here and anyone that's been chatting or lurking. But do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really appreciate when people do grab the raid message. It means the absolute world to me. It really does. I love seeing all of us join in for a raid and heading over to someone. And if you don't know Zelda, absolutely amazing stream, as I was saying. They're a lot of fun. So please do give them a chance. Give them a chance. And maybe say hi. Give them a follow if you're feeling like if you like them. Other than that, though, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I know I usually do, but I won't be. I'm going off, taking a break. But I hope you all have a lovely rest of your night, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend as well, since I won't see you tomorrow. And I'll be live again next week, Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, as usual. Other than that, I appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye now.